And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new Disney Pixar film Soul, directed by Peter Doctor, I believe, and stars Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey. Um, this is a Pixar film I was very excited for. When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was just in awe of the fact that how Pixar just keeps getting better and better with their animation, and I quite enjoy this film. This film tells a story about Joe, who's basically this average guy. He has a simple job. He's a band teacher, and his passion for all thing is to play jazz. That's all he wants. He wants to be a musician, but he has to pay the bills, so he has to be a teacher, a music teacher. So he does until one day he gets the opportunity of a lifetime where he goes off and he kind of, I guess it's in the trailer. You kind of see it in the trailer. He books a gig, but as he's getting ready to prepare for that first gig, that could be his breakout moment, he falls into a sewer drain or man cover. What do you call those things? The thing that the Ninja Turtles pop out of, the sewer drain, whatever. Anyway, he falls in there and dies. His soul ends up in the afterlife, and then he ends up getting ready to go to the great beyond. And then unfortunately, he ends up in the in-between area where he meets a person named 22, who's basically a soul that hasn't had its purpose yet. So he ends up getting the task of basically being, I guess, a mentor to this soulless thing named 22. And 22, you see, they told the backstory of this character played by Tina Fey. She doesn't exactly have a great track record when it comes to having mentors guiding her to her purpose. And they keep telling her, oh, how great Earth is, you're gonna love being this or that, and she just goes, nah, I don't care about that. I'd rather just be up here, be nothing, just be by myself. Joe shows up and is like, there's more to life. You gotta embrace what you can do. He tells them about jazz and how jazz has influenced his life, and you see her listen to him, but she's not paying attention. She's just like, yeah. And then they go on the journey of her basically finding herself. And I really enjoy this movie a lot. This movie is not only funny, but it does serve a purpose of basically telling you, hey, listen, there's more than life than just having a career. It's basically living your life to the fullest. That's what the moral of this story is. And there's a lot of great moments in this film. First of all, the animation is just gorgeous here. You see New York City. It's yeah, that's what the backdrop of the movie is. In New York, it's amazing. You see Joe, he struggles at one point in the movie where you see him, he's so passionate about being a jazz player. He tells the backstory of how he became passionate about that. I thought that was very good. There's moments where he has moments with his mother about how she's quite not there for him when it comes to him pursuing his goals of being a jazz player. She thinks he should be doing something else, but you see that struggle there, and then you see him learn a couple lessons there as well. This movie is brilliant in so many different ways, but yeah, I really like this movie a lot. First of all, this movie, like I said before, does kind of give you that sense that there's more to life than what you have, that you need to live it to the fullest. And this movie has some funny moments in here. There were some moments in here I really laughed out loud, and I couldn't believe how funny it was. There was this one particular scene that involves a certain, I guess, sports team for New York. I'm just gonna say that it was just funny. And then there was an emotional scene that was kind of that really hits deep. You go into the scene, it's like a barber shop, and you see this one character. He's a barber, and Joe talks to him about why why he's a barber. He asks him that question: why are you a barber, and wouldn't you be happy doing something else? The barber tells him the great story of why he loves being a barber. I don't want to spoil what it is, but I thought that scene was really awesome. And like I said, the animation in this movie just wow. It really felt like actual live action film, but animated. But it was very, very really detailed, amazing. Like every little detail you see, the walls, the street signs, everything here. Pixar, they don't seem to amaze me anymore where they come to the animation. Their animation just gets better and better and better as they go along. And another thing I like about Pixar is the fact that they make their movies. Yeah, sometimes their meanings to their movies are more adult themed, but it's built for kids. You know what I mean? That's what Pixar does. Some of their stories are built for adults, but yet it's kid friendly and all that stuff. Like think this movie for instance. Like I said before, shows you a man who's he has a steady job, but he's not quite exactly thrilled with it. He likes it, but it's not exactly for him. He wants to be a jazz player. A lot of people already have that struggle. Like they're a car salesman or work at a grocery store, but they want that main goal of doing whatever they want to do, and they just got to pay the bills. Same thing with other Pixar movies, like Incredibles. Incredibles is about a middle-aged man who was a single life. Mr. Incredible, he was single, and then when he got married, he had to deal with the struggles of being middle-aged and having kids, and then still being a superhero, but not really. Nobody wanted him, but still kind of. That's what I like about Pixar. They just give you the adult themes, but they make it friendly enough for kids to understand and have fun with it. The characters here were great. The afterlife stuff was great. It shows the characters all blue and fuzzy and all that stuff. That stuff worked. I thought that worked a lot. I think the only negative about this film is the fact that it kind of happens. Not the moral of the story, but more of the fact that what happens to Joe kind of happens and unhappens really quickly. I'll leave it at that. If it makes sense. Once you watch the film, maybe you understand it more. But I enjoyed this film. I thought it was very well done. I thought it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. Go check it out, Disney Plus. I don't know if you have to pay for it. I don't remember if you have to pay for it. I had to double check. Did I pay for it? I don't think I did. No. I think it was free on Disney Plus. I might be wrong about that. I might have to pay for it. I do not remember. Anyway, it's on Disney Plus. Go check it out. Give it a shot. And if you like the Pixar films, this is awesome. I don't remember which number of Pixar film this is, but I know this is way ahead of like what Marvel's up to. Marvel's on 20 something, while Pixar's on level 1000 or whatever the heck it is in movies right now. But yeah, this movie's great. I had a lot of fun with it. And it makes me look forward to the next Pixar film, Pixar just gets better and better as it gets to the point where the technology just gets too dang realistic. And I can't wait to see more. I thought Jamie Foxx was a great voice for this character. He really brought his charisma to it. Tina Fey was just Tina Fey. At one point, I didn't even recognize her. And then I was like, oh, it was Tina Fey. And I'm like, okay. And then other actors in here I didn't really recognize. I might have to go back and look at the cast and who was who. Because sometimes, when you hear a voice, you're not really sure who plays the character unless you look it up. But, yeah, I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was a blast. I don't know where it sits on my favorite Pixar films of all time, but it might be high. I'm not sure. I might have to watch it again, but I had a lot of fun with it. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.